Wonders of England discover the soul of a nation. England is more than just a country. It's a cradle of civilization, literature, monarchy, and revolution. It's a place where medieval villages blend into modern metropolises and where ancient rituals meet afternoon tea. It's the land of Shakespeare and the Beatles, of the Magna Carta and the London Underground, of moody coastlines, mystical stone circles, and manicured gardens that seem to exist outside of time. From bustling boroughs to bucolic fields, England is rich in contrasts and continuity, a place where the soul of a nation reveals itself in both the grand and the humble. 1. London. There is no introduction to England without London, its cultural, political, and historical heart. This vibrant metropolis is a living museum and a modern marvel. Stand on the Millennium Bridge and witness centuries unfolding before your eyes. The Gothic St. Paul's Cathedral, the modern Shard, the ever-watching London Eye, and the dignified Parliament framed by Big Ben. Walk the South Bank, sip coffee near Shakespeare's Globe, and cross into the world of kings and queens at Buckingham Palace. From street food in Camden to royal parks like Hyde and Regent's, from the ancient treasures in the British Museum to the neon glow of Piccadilly Circus, London is a global city with an English soul, thrilling, historic, and eternally alive. 2. Oxford. Just 90 minutes from London lies Oxford, a city whose spires and libraries have shaped minds for nearly a millennium. Known as the City of Dreaming Spires, Oxford is not just about education, it's about legacy. The Bodleian Library, Radcliffe Camera, and countless colleges are sanctuaries of learning and architectural wonder. As you walk the cobbled paths where Stephen Hawking, J.R.R. Tolkien, and Oscar Wilde once wandered, you feel the weight of wisdom. Take a punt on the River Cherwell or step into a 13th century pub, and you'll realize Oxford is where intellect meets elegance. 3. York. York is a place where time did not forget. Its massive medieval walls wrap around a city where every street seems plucked from a storybook. At its heart stands the York Minster, one of the most awe-inspiring cathedrals in all of Europe, its stained glass glowing like sacred fire. Lose yourself in the Shambles, a narrow lane of crooked timber-framed houses that inspired Harry Potter's Diagon Alley. Visit the Jorvik Viking Center, walk atop the city walls, and marvel at how Roman roots, Viking legacy, and medieval glory still echo in York's every corner. 4. Liverpool. Few cities in the world pulse with more creative energy than Liverpool. Its history is tied to the sea, a major port of the British Empire, now transformed into a cultural waterfront. The Albert Dock, once a hive of trade, is now alive with galleries, cafes, and the Beatles Story Museum, honoring the Fab Four who changed music forever. Walk the streets that inspired Penny Lane, step into the Cavern Club, or catch a Premier League match at Anfield. Liverpool is a city of heart, rhythm, and reinvention, proud, passionate, and endlessly expressive. 5. Cambridge. Like a twin to Oxford, Cambridge offers its own charm, with colleges draped in ivy and quiet waters flowing beneath ancient bridges. The River Cam is its lifeline. Glide in a punt as your guide spins tales of Newton's apple, Darwin's studies, and Alan Turing's genius. The King's College Chapel is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. The city is alive with students, bicycles, and timeless beauty. Cambridge is not just a place of knowledge. It is a symphony of serenity, intellect, and elegance. 6. Lake District. In the northwest of England, the Lake District is nature's poem, filled with glacial lakes, towering fells, and mist-laced forests. Home to literary giants like William Wordsworth and Beatrix Potter, its trails are marked with poetic whispers and epic views. Climb Helvellyn, explore Grasmere, cruise across Windermere, or just sit by a stone wall and watch clouds kiss the hills. The Lake District is England at its most spiritual and untamed. 7. Brighton. Brighton, on England's southern coast, is a blend of seaside charm and rebellious creativity. The famous Brighton Pier is a carnival over the sea, while the Royal Pavilion, with its exotic domes, looks more like a palace from India than a British resort. Walk through the lanes, packed with vintage shops, art, and eccentric cafes. Relax on the beach, watch performers, or join a local festival. Brighton is where England gets playful, progressive, and a little punk. 8. Manchester. Manchester, the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. A gritty, glorious city where mills turned wheels of empire and ideas sparked revolutions. Visit the Museum of Science and Industry, take in street art in the Northern Quarter, and feel the energy at a Manchester United or City game. It's a city of progress, pride, and creativity, home to musicians, artists, and engineers. Manchester is industrial strength with a creative heart. 9. Norfolk Broads. The Norfolk Broads are a tranquil maze of rivers, lakes, and wetlands in eastern England. Ideal for boat lovers and nature seekers, it's where water, sky, and land blend into a single quiet rhythm. Cruise past windmills, reed beds, and charming villages. Watch herons soar and stars reflect in glassy water. The Broads are England's hidden water world, peaceful, picturesque, and profoundly calming. 10. Dover. The White Cliffs of Dover are a national symbol, guardians of the English shore, seen by soldiers and travelers for generations. Walk along the clifftop paths, visit the Dover Castle, and peer across the Channel to France. Here, history meets geology in majestic white stone. Dover is England's sentinel, resilient and radiant. 11. Jurassic Coast. Stretching along Dorset and Devon, the Jurassic Coast is a living textbook of the Earth's ancient past. Its layered cliffs reveal 185 million years of geological history, a place where dinosaurs once roamed. Walk through arches like Durdle Door, dig for fossils at Charmouth, or marvel at the natural beauty of Lulworth Cove. The Jurassic Coast is a portal to prehistory, framed by England's raw coastal beauty. 12. Stonehenge. In a quiet Salisbury field stands Stonehenge, an eternal riddle made of stone. Built over 5,000 years ago, no one knows exactly why or how. Was it a temple? A calendar? A spiritual site? Yet when the sun rises on the solstice, casting shadows across these giant stones, you feel something ancient awaken. Stonehenge is a mystery the earth is still whispering. 13. Bath. Bath, with its honey-colored stone and Roman soul, is England's city of relaxation and refinement. Soak in the ancient Roman baths, marvel at Bath Abbey, or stroll the graceful curve of the Royal Crescent. It's where the past lives softly in every corner, and where Jane Austen's world still lingers. Bath is England's spa of the soul. 14. Cornwall. Windswept and wild, Cornwall is a land of cliffs, myths, and surf. Wander the ruins of Tintagel Castle, said to be the birthplace of King Arthur. Explore the artist colony of St. Ives, or surf at Newquay. Taste a Cornish pasty, watch sunset at Land's End, or follow smugglers' trails through ancient coves. Cornwall is untamed, romantic, and utterly unforgettable. England is not a place to visit once. It's a world to explore over a lifetime. In every city street and country path, in every cathedral bell and crashing wave, England tells its story, proud, poetic, and endlessly rich. These are not just places. They are portals into who we were, who we are, and who we might become. This has been Wonders of England. The journey doesn't end here, it only begins. Wonders of England, discover the soul of a nation.